Hey everybody, welcome back to Bolts Auction Company. We are wrapping up the year and we've got a couple good ones left for you this season. We're going to start with this auction, which is November the 17th, 2025. We open our doors at 1:30 on Monday and the sale begins at 2 p.m. This sale is going to feature a wide range of beautiful antiques from the Gwen and Lloyd Bortsfield of Willow Street and others. So let's get right into it and check out some of the treasures that you'll find in this sale. We have these Gothic lamps here, floor lamps, probably a church, mid-century, wonderful items there. Folk art carved frogs. We've got some contemporary and antique furniture, starting right here with this beautiful Hitchcock, good quality, stencil decorated hutch and table with all 6 chairs, extensions. We've got a nice variety of Victorian right here, starting with the Eastlake marble top dresser, followed by a Rococo revival era right there with that. More Victorian furniture. And on this side right over here, we've got some beautiful wash stands, Federal period works stand right there, sewing stand. We've got slant front and oak right there. We've got this mid-century Art Deco, we should rather say, on this oak Edwardian period sideboard. Look at the beautiful hardware on here. And we have rocking chairs and dry sinks. We've got stands of all kinds, vintage posters for movies. We're gonna keep going on our furniture here. We're gonna mix it up with some lamps. We've got a beautiful oak side-by-side Victorian piece here, and we have beautiful Oriental rugs. We have what is known as the barrel front, as you can see by the barrel looking front on that Victorian bookcase. And then modern American by Martinsville, beautiful burl wood in here. A lot of lighted display area for your collections. If you want to display something, this is your piece right here. If you like the Mission style, then we're into a Stickley style 2-door cabinet right there with plenty of shelves and lighting as well. Back into this area here, you got this gorgeous, clean tiger oak dining table with 4 chairs. All the furniture that you'll find in this sale is in remarkable condition. The Bortsfields were huge collectors of quality. We've got this antique pie safe right there with the old punch tin. Just a lovely, lovely piece. We have ironworks. We have this Sheraton style 3-drawer little drop leaf. We've got more oak and more marble top Victorian, old pine dovetailed chests in here. And I'm gonna have you focus a little bit on this beautiful hand carved skirt on this antique table here. Look at the details on that. Just a wonderful, wonderful accent piece to own there. We got drop leaves, we got more marble tops, and we got a lot of good things in this sale, including a grand piano here by Harrington right there. We did a couple chords. Might need a tune-up, but it's a nice, lovely side, and we have movers, so we'll get that to your house. So don't worry about how you're gonna get it home. We'll help you with that. All you need to do is focus on the quality that you find at Bolts Auctions. We have quality sales every other Monday, so come on down. We open on Sunday for preview from 3 to 5, so you can come check this out prior to the auction. You can leave an absentee bid with our staff. They'll take care of you if you can't come to the auction, but we hope that you can make it in with your friends. We want to highlight the special set of 10 wonderful handmade chairs. These are made by Smith & Watson. They were made in 1920s. We have the family history of who owned them, the nice provenance. Each one of the seat cushions, petite point needlework, all different styles. You just can't find a more fascinating set of 10 chairs to take home with you from this sale. Included in the sale is a nice run of benches and chairs, miniatures right here. We've got a globe, and if you come around this way, this cute little rocking chair from the mid-century 1950s era. and that's really cool too. So we have showcases full of items for all kinds of sales that are coming up, so you can see previews for our upcoming auctions. We're going to be featuring a specialty toy auction, special oyster plate collection. We'll get to that in a moment, but let's stick to the Monday sale and have a good look over here at our jewelry department. All the jewelry here is offered approximately $315, and we go by tradefuls of costume designer jewelry. You got vintage watches of all kinds of pocket watches in here. Down below there's a collection of military from Lloyd Service, and thank you for all the veterans out there for your service. As a reminder from Veterans Day, we have items of all kinds in this sale. The Borsfields also had this massive collection of mesh purses. Each one of these purses will be sold individually. Come on down and check them out. They're just nice quality, German and other manufacturers in there. And then this side of the showcase over here, you're going to find our more precious metals, our sterling items that are in the sale. We have gold items, 14 karat and others, a lot of 10 karat gold and gold filled items. Like these rings and other special jewelry, lots of jewelry, rings in here. Down here, some really good ladies' watches. And then on this side, you'll find usually a collection of coins, vintage coins, silver, and some foreign in this particular sale. Again, this area of the sale starts right around $315. Getting back to our schedule, when we open at 1:30, everybody comes in, checks things out. Then we get to our sale starting at 2 o'clock. We'll show you where we start there. We come around to the furniture at 2:30 p.m. and then 3:15 into the showcases here. Items coming for a future sale. Our next sale after this 17th will be December 1st. We're going to have a lot of beautiful mineral and items of that sort in there. We've got vintage long rifles. This is a second part of the collection of the Borsfields for the December 1st auction, so you get a good feeling for what's coming, and we have a lot of wonderful antiques. This is our specialty sale with our oyster plate collection. This will be offered online only. On December 15th will be the closing date. You can get on our website, boltsauctions.com now, find this auction there, and if you're a collector of this type of item, you can start placing your bids now and keep your eye on it. Again, in the Monday sale, we have this wonderful painting by Marion Dyer. She is an American painter from York, Pennsylvania. 1868, her life was until 1941. This beautiful Easter depiction painting here was taken care of. It was restored. It's in beautiful condition, and it's for sale here on our Monday auction. Estimate could be anywhere from $300 to $700, somewhere in that neighborhood. So come on down. We can give you estimates on your items. If you need to have an idea of what something might be valued at, we're happy to do that. Come on into our showcase area here, going back to our Monday still. All the antiques that we have in this sale will be offered here about 3:45 till 7 p.m. In this showcase, you can find some Mammy shakers here. This is a Beetle boot jack, really fun, made by Wilton. You've got your Flow Blue in here. This is a really fascinating Japanese miniature camera. Look at how small. If you're a camera collector or you know one, look at that. Perfect little Christmas stocking stuffer. And then over here we've got vintage Camp Shelby, Mississippi. You really have to come in here for a history lesson more than anything. Come in here and just see the types of things that you can uncover here, like this beautiful mid-century Bartlett Glass Company mid-century cookie jar here. We've got Heron. Heron is a Hungary porcelain manufacturer, hand-painted, high-end quality, just beautiful Heron items. Then collectible eyeglasses here. How are these so collectible? They're gold, usually a high-quality gold tone inside. So a lot of these could be worth hundreds of dollars, depending on the optician and any other thing. So they're very collectible on these old glasses. You want to come in here and take a look at these right here. And then down below, we got door stops. We've got old Black Americana postcards in the sale. Collection of that. A lot of vintage Christmas celluloid, metals, all kinds of good stuff for the holiday season, so come in and check that out. We have so much more to talk about. We have to keep moving along here, but here's an old Palmolive token. These were handed out in 1920s. You got a free bar of soap with that. It became a currency in department stores. It's kind of an interesting history lesson right there. So the Heinz pickles, they were first made back in the Columbia Exposition in Chicago in 1893. And over 100 million of these were produced. So there's 3 of the 100 million that you can have right here at Bolt's Auction Company. For your Thanksgiving still time or Christmas dinner, look at these beautiful Waterford crystal Lismore pattern and Waterford decanters up top here. What we have here is a nice porcelain figurine and all kinds of wonderful sewing goods in this sale as well. Don't want to forget about that. English saddles in the sale. We've got beautiful Victorian artwork from the Bortsfield collection. They just were over the top in love with that period of lithography. And then you've got your vintage. You're going to have Fiesta. You're going to have Pyrex, very collectible, old advertising tins of all kinds, very collectible, very interesting, very nice condition for all the things that we have in our sale. We're going to focus again on now on this side. You got your little big books here. They're very popular, nice collectibles in there. And then we have ephemera. That's items that survived what wasn't meant to be saved. But here we have items from the war. We have Brooklyn maps right there, old children's books, and all kinds of wonderful things. Got to come in and really look at what's on these trays. We've got Civil Defense Corps right here, fallout, shelters, etc. And all these kinds of telegraphs right here, old telegraph from Western Union. We have, you just talk about your history lesson right here is where it starts. And then we have all kinds of wonderful things going back down here. We want to focus again on some of these wonderful antique prints. There's the American Clipper, Bark Cipher. And then again, you're going to find all kinds of vintage kitchenware, mashers and things like that. And then we're getting into a lot of the Bortsfield collection on this side. And then we want to go down this way and look at some of the wonderful collections of, these are early ice cream scoops. You've got your pottery, you've got Lenox in the collection, you've got a lot of brasswares, and down here, I don't want to forget, we have these beautiful pieces down here, copper wash boiler, also used for making puddings and other items. Then we have a William Beatty, Cumberland County, right there, beautiful broad axe. We have more wonderful bowls down below. So looking low and high, you're gonna find all kinds of wonderful things. Look at all the vintage, early antique tinware that were collected by the Bortsfields. Skater lamps, all kinds of advertising here. There's a chocolate box right there. If you like boxes for keepsakes, we've got a collection of old boxes right in here. Swiss cheese box. Look at the condition of some of these nice advertising pieces. Beautiful items to display in your kitchen or wherever you have. You got vintage linens in here, bonnets, apothecary, beautiful artworks, original art, and antique framed prints. I'm getting really pumped up and excited about this sale. We have so many varieties of items in this sale to look at. Down here, we're going to look at these little mice right there, made in West Germany. These are really cool items right here. And then you've got various dolls in various condition right there. Sleep eyes with that sleep eye right there on that antique German doll. And then we're going to get into some of the more finer, smaller items from the collection. Agate ware, a lot of gray agate in this sale. Check all that out. Nice antique collectibles there. Up here, the Bortsfields, Gwen was a big lover of the hat pins. So we have a wonderful collection from her right here being offered. A lot of miniature baskets like these right here. They're really nice condition. Got vintage Halloween. We've got more vintage Christmas decor. And then down in here, we've got all kinds of miniatures made in Japan and other areas as well. Nice little nut grater right there. Kitchen gadgets of all kinds. This sale is just loaded. So when you come down here, you're gonna get into some of the sewing goods right here. Gwen was also a big collector of sewing goods, so we got all that. And we wanna highlight some of these little baskets right here. These were probably for thimbles, and then you've got your needle holders right there. A lot of beautiful, beautiful pieces to collect. Moving along in here, we've got more political buttons. More political buttons in this sale. Right here is a 1912 Pennsylvania license. This is a driver's license. Boy, we've come a long way from having to wear a badge. Okay, so that's a really cool history lesson about the old driver's licenses. On this side, we'll come back around that. Let's finish up this side here, Justin. We're gonna show them. We have the Adams ware and a large collection of Flow Blue in this sale. Again, beautiful decorating this type of china, or you can use it for your Thanksgiving dinner to spice things up. Got a collection of milk bottles and other advertising items here. We have Lenox china. Is that Lenox? Let's see where we are with that. That's Syracuse china. Looked like Lenox, has that ivory tone to it, but this is Syracuse china. Beautiful dinnerware right in here. Sewing goods, fishing goods rather. These are old general store candy containers right there. And then getting back into a preview for December 1st. Another collection of mesh purses will be coming up for our December 1st sale. Let's head over here and look down this line right here. We've got vintage shakers in here, more Christmas, old advertising WGAL card right there, wind, weather, chill. We've got old Lancaster advertising pieces in there, and a lot of small items to look through. Again, just have to come down and discover, something really neat and cool. Fun stuff to give as gifts, fun stuff for stocking stuffers. So again, come down and fill up, get your collection going. This was an unusual piece. I wasn't quite sure what this was. I looked this up. Turns out, well, let's see if you can guess. I'll give you a second to think about that. What would you use that for? Well, it turns out this is a walker to help a child to learn how to walk. It was a walker guard. So I guess this would have probably been late 1800s, something like that. But that's an unusual item. Use your imagination to try to understand what that was all about. Then we have antique clocks in the sale. Got old wagons, door stops of all kinds. We're gonna come down this line right here, which we missed. Again, we're gonna start over here, and we have some glass here. This is the Peggy Carr fused glass. If you're you have a golf friend, these are beautiful art glass pieces to own. Smokey the Bear. Okay, so Smokey the Bear was created in 1944. The real Smokey the Bear was discovered in 1950 in a forest fire. He had a little bit of a burn, and they rescued Smokey, and he was around. So this is one of the oldest running public service pieces right here. He even has his own zip code due to the amount of the mail that he receives. And then right next to Smokey is his friend Nipper. And Nipper right here was a painting made titled The Master's Voice. The painter was Francis Berard, and he ended up selling the painting. Ultimately, it ended up with RCA Victor. But the puzzle look is Nipper looking into the funnel of a phonograph, and that's really cool. We're going to sell that with that metronome. Again, you got some vintage pieces in here, candy, jadeite right there with your bowls and mixers. And right in here, we have a collection of Pixie the Elf, mid-century China pottery rather, and nice collection there. Look at the prickly pear Pixie. And then you've got a lot of wonderful things. We have this, I had never heard of these. Then I saw these, I was blown away. This is vintage gum savers from the 1950s, just before my time, I guess. You placed it beside the child's bed, and the child can save his gum and pick it right back up first thing in the morning. Are you serious? Well, that's living. Now over here, these, some people might use them as gravies, but these are in fact invalid feeders for toddlers that were made so an ease in feeding somebody who might have been sick. But again, these are kind of fun. You can use them for creamers. You can use them during Thanksgiving. Maybe give everybody their own little individual gravy. I don't know, maybe that's going a little far. All right, we're down at the lower level of the Bolts Auction Company, and in this area you'll find an additional grouping of furniture of all kinds, including that beautiful antique oak bed, a lot of shelving. You'll find a little bit more of a bargain down in here. We have your beds down in this section. We have shelving of all kinds in this section. Desks, we have some wonderful clean desks and file cabinets. If you come along this way, we're going to tell you a little bit about our shelf lot area here. Here's where we get more of the more common estate find household goods. There's going to be collectibles in here. There's going to be a lot of toys. There's going to be electronics and a lot of holiday decor. But we offer this area down here starting at 2 p.m. So people come, they check out all these shelves. Each one is numbered so you can take notes and say, okay, I'm interested in this shelf. And when we put it up for sale, we start them at 5. They could go for 50 or 100, but anywhere in between. So down here is somewhere that you can really scour and find all kinds of treasures, see what you can find in here in the old games and decor. Like I said, it's a full area, a lot of fun, and we go very quickly down here. So come in and enjoy. Come down for the preview, Sunday 3 to 5 p.m. And then the auction, Monday, the 17th of November, we open at 1:30, start selling here at 2, furniture 2:30, jewelry 3:15, and then on to the rest of the antiques throughout the day. Thank you for joining me. I'm Carl Bolts. We'll see you at the auction.